Skill, talent, and size. Number 13 in the black.
Mabry giving it up for Chisholm Okpara, headed to the Ivy League and Harvard next year, and Okpara goes on the...
Every possession is so important. Every turnover, every miss or make, every rebound, you don't know how it's going to finish, and you need to be locked in, and sometimes underclassmen or juniors aren't as locked in as seniors. One of the elite coaches in the high school game.
Will be tasked with slow.
Renault's going to be a strong player for Mike White of Florida.
Swooping in is Whitehead, and the
corners defensively. They hold their talent accountable, and it shows in big games.
Whitehead gets free at the top of the key. The putback up and in. Dylan Mitchell, nice.
Looking tough going to Indiana. Right in the face of Holloway. That's going to be all game long.
Holloway looking for space. Kicks it to Mabry, who's a shooter. Puts that one off the window and gets his shot blocked. Putback won't go either. And now Montverde ahead. Whitehead soars and scores.
I've been on record saying Dylan Mitchell is the best athlete in the senior class. Good free throw shooter, facilitator, great versatility.
Mabry, a turnaround fadeaway. Number 24 on the back of his jersey as well. As Fears comes up with the steal. 2-on-2 with Holloway, and Whitehead with the block. Hood-Schifino the other way, and a stop with two hands.
Into winning, and not too many fan bases are better than Indiana when it comes to winning. They love winners.
It's a match made in heaven. But the Eagles off to a hot start. Just all over the place. Plenty more on Aiden Holloway rather. Nice scoop shot, and he spins.
As a shield, and get that reverse layup off the ground.
Okpara with space, and he throws it down with two hands.
Close, they try to flush it hard.
Speaking of flushing it hard, it's Whitehead going upstairs and one.
Fouls are coming at Chai.
Calling Russ Winham, we need a hashtag. Dariq Whitehead, headed to Duke, doesn't get much better.
Here's second.
See, I look at guys, I look at their talent, but I also look at their effort. Regardless of how they are scoring or rebounding, I want to know how hard they're going to play.
Hood-Schifino.
Montverde only gives up 55 points a game, and Lumiere 58 points a game. So these guys are going to guard you high level. Their scouting reports. I've been to both practices in the past. A lot of film work by Pat Holmes, Kevin Boyle. These guys covered the details of the game.
And academic standpoint, both of these schools great academically, but they're also college prep in terms of hoops, getting you ready for the next level, what it's going to be like being one of those big programs.
You can't find competition like this anywhere else.
Star has drawn interest from Syracuse, Indiana, Alabama, and a host of others.
He's a wherever you want guy.
Hood-Schifino lanes it in for three.
And that's a sign of a great coach. You know, not to take shortcuts, not to let things go.
I mean, that shows up in the growth of players like Whitehead from the day that he steps on. Time drought for Lalu, and Montverde enjoying a big lead here. Lots of action here in this first.
Scoring. He handles the ball, and he can facilitate. So he's involved in a lot of the action and rebounding. Usage rate is about different parts of the game. And how much you involved. Do you just handle? Do you just pass? Do you just shoot? Whitehead does a little bit of everything very well.
Hood-Schifino working his way through traffic with 10 to shoot. Whitehead for three. Montverde has opened up a big lead over Lalu. Stingy defense has been key. Nice footwork down low. And Renault having a big-time game for the Eagles.
He's a big-time player. He is great on the low block and on the glass, and he sticks to it.
They're going to love him in Gainesville. Spinning, nice take by Chisholm Okpara.
And Renault has a nice little short jumper. We saw it from about 10 feet. He can make it up to 15 feet.
2 minutes left here in the third.
How does he stack up against the rest of the SEC incoming class here? Is he going to be holding his own against the other freshmen?
Well, I think he's going to start and hold his own.
Nice take in there. Gets a shot opportunity there. Jeremy Fears headed to Michigan State, running the show for Lalu. Apara, future Harvard Crimson, wraps it around.
Yeah, when you play Montverde, you got to match their physicality and their toughness. And Lumiere is a tough-minded team, but they haven't matched in the physicality department in this game.
Hood working his way around Holloway.
And they got to fight through screens. They got to pressure the ball, Lumiere.
Hood left open. One dribble into space. Has to do with the double overtime thriller last night.
Oh, it definitely has something to do with it. The emotional energy tank, and you got a team like Montverde that's coming out, you know, to attack. Speaking about attack, Dariq Whitehead has been in attack mode all game long. So,
Fears trying to keep it alive. Wow, nice roll to beat the buzzer. Man, Dariq Whitehead's 18 points. He has been the difference during that package. It's not like Montverde has surrendered a ton of really good shot opportunities, and they've challenged all of those. As Holloway hits a contested three, there's a perfect example. Here's Jeremy Fears, a floor general type point guard headed to Michigan State. Eyes up a triple and splashes it down. Taj Manning. Quarter. You have to wonder what kind of answer is coming from Montverde. Is there one, or will this continue?
They just need to match the intensity.
Holloway! Headed to Texas. He's an All-American, part of an incredible collection of talent here at Montverde.
One of the best finishers in the class.
Holloway slashing in. Big jump stop and finish.
Elite without him. Just like IMG was without Jaden Bradley the other night.
Starling swoops in and scores. He's had kind of a quiet offensive performance. 10 points now.
Yeah, he doesn't need big scoring nights to be impactful.
There's a steal for Starling. Whips it down low for Manning, caught under the basket. Nice pivot by Manning. 10-point lead from...
A lot of those teams could be #1 in the country.
Man, Whitehead finds space on the back cut and rips it away. Was on the line, only barely.
You're allowing the defense to dictate.
Especially with all of that length that you said, Starling at the point of that full court pressure. Holloway looking for his offense, finding it there. Put on a show tonight.
And just over the course of the game, Dariq Whitehead has given Montverde what it needed offensively.
A block and 2 assists as well. Tip up and in, and it looked like Whitehead got his hands on that one as well.
Yeah, his energy level in this game has been at another level. Oh, great switch, him and Dylan Mitchell.
Holloway got all the way in, too high off the window.
Yeah, the length, across the board length of Hood Schifino, Dariq Whitehead, and Dylan Mitchell. Not many can score against those three.
Stays here as the pass was just a little bit low for Renault.
If I'm Pat Holmes, I'm saying, okay, our fourth quarter, we got to bottle that up. We need to bring that to our next game.
Especially the first half, that first 4 minutes. Looked like he was trying to get Gibbs Lawhorn onto the scoring sheet. And Starling just too strong.
Yeah, Kevin Boyle just wanted 2 more points.
Mabry splashes it down for 3. And now a last gasp timeout for Lalu.
Good game, great competitiveness. It's over.